Welcome back for session 5 of Edge of Despair. We are once again on a table. We are on top of the table, and we're doing some deliveries. So we have, I guess we can do the recap. Whose recap turn is it? It might be mine again, because...
I don't think I've done it yet.
Oh, you haven't done it. So Inertial.
Yeah.
Feel free to recap.
So, at the end of the previous session, we had just taken off from on the Halation Wing, or whatever. We were on the Halation Wing. Started last session there. I remember Vuz somehow making really weird food that didn't kill us. And we, I'm forgetting people's names. It's been too long.
Think of any combination of 3 letters, and it's probably one of our names.
Yeah, Wid got a new pet that apparently glue people to the floor. Kier meditated on the box and heard some fun stuff. And then we started traveling toward the planet that I've forgotten the name of.
Hosnian.
What planet are we?
Hosnian Prime.
Hosnian Prime. Yeah, we were on our way to Hosnian Prime, but a droid we didn't know was on the ship sabotaged the hyperdrive. And we dropped out into the debris field of an old Clone Wars battle, fought a couple of droid bombers, and looted a Venator for parts. And Kira almost died. I think that covers the important things. Oh, Kira almost died because Jaw is terrible at stealth. We need to mention that.
We also found a new droid.
Hey,
Oh yeah, the new droid.
let's focus on the new droid.
The new droid also
New
thought that Jaw was terrible at stealth.
No. I have a dice roll of 6. It's just bad luck.
Terrible
Sure.
at stealth.
Hey. Not too much.
Yes, so thank you for the recap. And I should start with an additional the crystal. There we go. And hopefully I don't start coughing. Just something's wrong with the force today. Yeah. So welcome everyone to session 4.
5.
No, 5. 5. I said 4 because I was looking at notes on session 4, that's why. But yeah, session 5 of Despair. Today's episode is Objects in Motion. So, as previously recapped, last session we spent some time, everyone getting to know the Halation Wing. And then, unfortunately, finding themselves above a mysterious moon in a debris field, dealing with all kinds of nonsense. Wreckage. Literal wreckage from the Clone Wars. However, they were able to fight off the droids that were still active, secure a new motivator for the hyperdrive, and although we could linger here, I think that the idea is that everyone is very eager to get away from the place because it's nothing but PTSD. It's nothing but PTSD here.
I think it's just Kier that's eager to leave.
Buzz was actually planning to live here, so I'm going to be playing a new character for the rest of the campaign.
Who will we be playing? Is it one of the droidicus?
The droid we just took.
So that droid may come in handy later, but you do have a mission, and you really don't want to be holding that box any longer than you need to. So, I can't remember if we did. I don't think we did a specific test for this. No, we did not. Oh yeah, the I forgot in my notes, the motivator you took from the wreckage is called David. So everyone say thank you to David.
Thank you, Dave.
I believe the droid was very insistent upon that fact.
Yes, very insistent. It had time to name all of the motivators, amongst other spare starship parts. But this one is required for you getting out of Dodge. So, I'm actually happy with. Let's start off easy though. Then, so let's have Vuz, if you wish to do a repair check, see how well you do fixing up the hyperdrive. Good chance to succeed at this. Yes, there's always a chance you could roll 2 1s. You have to get those out of the way early.
I actually don't know if that's possible.
Well, it's possible. But you don't.
Well, I don't know. Does 1 always mean
I
crit
have
failure,
doubts
even
that
with the
that's
modifier?
how statistics works.
Yeah, 1 is always crit failure.
Okay.
Double 1s is
Because I have a flat modifier of +2 on all repair rolls, so
Double 1s is always failure. Failure. Which is part of the fun of this. There's always a chance you could have blown up David. But no! You were able to give David the respect that such a venerated part from the Clone Wars deserves. And you're able to fix the hyperdrive of the Halation Wing. I think after that, we'd probably have... Well, you still have to recalculate the coordinates and make sure that you get on the right path back to the core world here. So I think we need Jar to do another piloting check.
please don't do it too rough, because if it blows up again, I don't know if I have the parts to fix this.
I'm sure it'll be okay.
I'm not.
Okay, that is a success with a raise, in fact. So, with a soft hum, scaling up to a sharp whine, the Halation Wing kicks into light speed, and you're once again away. Have some time here to relax, recover, and maybe contemplate the events that have happened. Of course, last session you did get 2 advances. If there's anything that you as players need to check up on, now's a good time to do that. So, let's go... Yeah?
I should have 20 PowerPoints and do not, because I don't know, and can't change it myself because I don't know. So I could use some assistance there.
Able due to active effect.
Yes.
Ah, that's why.
Why did my PowerPoints get crossed out? What?
Because I'm
Alright,
disabling
why
these
is it now
effects.
0?
So now it can be 20, wasn't it? There we go.
Yes.
I can
Literally,
shoot
you
slightly
had
better.
effects...
Jaw is
What was
going
that, Course?
Oh.
I can shoot slightly better now because I missed. Basically, it was impossible for me to hit shots last time. Now I should be able to. It'll be great.
I'm glad we have the same train of thought. Jaw's gonna turn around and point to his anti-tank blaster and go, "This is now called the Obliteration. I took an edge to get the improved trademark weapon. Or I used my edges from last time. So now that gets +2 to hits. Or, yeah, to shooting.
It's the
I haven't
obliteration?
seen here what...
Or is it the
Yeah,
obliterator?
Obliteration. Obliteration. Sounds better to me.
Okay.
I haven't seen here where everyone shows off their new tricks. We can go top to bottom of the pie list here to see who's doing what during your remainder of your journey to Hosnian Prime. So, Jar, what would you be doing over the next couple days on the ship?
Jaw is going to be maintaining his blasters, of which he has many, and
Keep
He's just
multiplying.
going. Yeah. He's gonna look around, try to find some grenades on the ship, and fly the ship as usual. Make sure it's not crashing and burning, because he's not the one who can fix that.
Ah, some grenades. What kind of grenades would you be looking for?
Any and all, but mostly thermal
Any
detonators.
on the Halation Wing couple kind of phrase book kind of data pads, things that might not be ideal, but could give you a chance to perhaps hone in a little bit on what his words are.
All right. Would that be what, common knowledge or?
Let's take a look. So, oh, I forgot about Crick as well. Last session we introduced Crick. Where's Crick? Where do we introduce Crick? Everyone's favorite.
I just hope
That's
Rick wasn't
great.
sent out the airlock.
That'd be a shame.
What would really be a
Funny.
shame is if we lost that B1.
It would be a shame. Thank you for noticing.
That was sarcasm.
I know.
Yeah, using the resources here, I'd let you do a common knowledge roll for this. See if you might
All right.
be able to gain some hint at least.
I should have asked if there were any modifiers before rolling, but
No. Let's see. So. I think.
Wee. Wee.
It's been
Love
whilst
that
it's
space.
bouncing around in the ship.
We got a zero grav chamber.
Taking a couple of Facebooks, you go over some of the phonetic sounds, comparing as best you can. And to clarify, you are talking about the language you heard from the box.
yes.
Mystery language. I'm gonna say, whilst it is not a one-to-one, you find there are some similarities. One moment. Yes. Between the language heard, the box, and Mandoa, otherwise known as the language of the Mandalorians. It has a... You cannot get like a clear distinction of certain words or structure here. But there are some phonetic similarities. It could just be a fluke. It is possible that you could be misinterpreting this as something related where it isn't. However, out of all the languages you've gone through here, would it be Huttese, Rhodian, Binary, this is the only one. It's close. It's closer than any of the others. Closer than Basic. Closer than Ubiz. It's definitely not Wookiee speak. It's far too can attempt to like mimic it and speak it, but you cannot understand it still. If you had to pin to one of the languages which you kind of have access to in the phrase books here, the closest one is Mandoa.
All right.
You could do an additional knowledge check for what you might know about Mandoa itself, or more specifically the culture of the Mandalorians.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think Kier would know probably from training before as well about a little, at least, of history with Mandalore and how at one point were a very significant threat in the galaxy. Nowadays, a broken people, effectively. There are some survivors, some that claim to maintain the traditions of that ancient culture, but not unlike the Jedi, they have been broken and at best scattered, at worst hunted to extinction. Maybe if you can find someone who is from that culture, maybe they could identify more than you. But that would be a task in its own right. So yeah, this is where we get the crossover episode with Andor Season 2 and Mandalorian Season 4. whatever's happening next with that. So, next on the list is going to be Crick. What is Crick doing? No, it would be Vuz. So, Vuz, what are we doing for the next few days in hyperspace?
Well, most importantly, just going around, tuning up the ship, always looking for tracking devices after any encounter we have, making sure the ship runs, and also, even more importantly than the other stuff that I already said was most important, prepping lunch every day.
Do you want to see... this is a good point, because depending on how well-fed everyone is, this might actually be beneficial. However, if people are, not holding their fluids and other issues, maybe you have a debuff here, because everyone arrives at Nazi. And the Cold World's like, please, the nearest dark space diner. We're nearly dead. So, Vuz, here we go. Unskilled attempts and unfortunately a failure. You can spend a kyber crystal on that.
I can, and I will. There it is. No, what? The -2 means that you get... Oh shit, that was on the D6. Fuck. I thought I got a 4 on the D4. I just saw the number 4 and got excited.
Yeah. Not the 54, yeah.
Because then it's still... Yeah. Oh well.
Still, whilst there is a failure, and I think people would be digging into their own rations and what have you, there's no real debuff from this. It would probably have to get like a crit failure to be like everyone is got food poisoning. So Vuz's food is not great, but it isn't going to kill you. Thankfully. Not today. I like to imagine that Vuz uses like traditional styles of preparing cuisine. Got a couple sharpened rocks and just smashing shells open. Just every time the kitchen, the mess area looks an absolute mess.
Look, I don't insult everyone else's hobbies.
It's good. It's good. It's creative, and I imagine that Vuz likes it, but it's just that it's not very it's not very nutritious for the rest, unfortunately.
All right. Well, I guess I do just want to make sure that there's no tracking devices and nothing explodes while we're flying, especially with the earlier piloting checks.
Sure. If you want to do another check around things, you can do a repair check the systems of the ship, make sure there's nothing amiss. the Halation Wing seems to be operating within all tolerances. As far as you can tell, taking out the old manual, nothing seems to be too amiss currently. There's still work that can be done on the Halation Wing. You notice the weapon systems are, especially that turret, the gyros are looking a bit shoddy. However, for the moment, they should do fine. You might recommend, though, that if we do get into the fight, that perhaps Wid should be a little bit more careful to line up shots and not to get too happy spinning around in that thing, otherwise something might break. Otherwise, the Halation Wing seems fine. Knock on wood. Next up, then, is finally the Crick episode. Well, it's the Wid episode, but Wid featuring guest character Crick. So, Wid, what are you doing on a few days you have traveling hyperspace again?
So I'm finding some toys for Crick around the ship, making sure that under Crick's under the bed abode is comfortable. I need enrichment.
Father, enrich me. I need enrichment. I have decided you are my jester. Now dance. Where is the squiggly one? I enjoy it. Prepare the sacrifice. So, sure. So this is like a bonding thing with Crick, and may help you later on when it comes to Crick, don't turn to the dark side. But I must, Father. I have been promised my own sector. So anyway, I'd be a fool to give this opportunity. Yeah, I think that would be effectively like an animal training thing. So, I guess for this, survival might be applicable. Although also it could be a social thing, like persuasion.
I got survival. At the start of this game, I will use survival. Even if
survival, right. It is on in with Crick. Ship is in good condition.
There we go.
Oh, a success. Success means that Wid has a successful train opportunity with Crick. I'm thinking mechanically, this will grant you. Also, just take the shaking condition off Crick. There we go. That's been on there for a while.
Forever shaken, like a chihuahua.
Yeah, let's say that. I'm gonna say this. I will allow you to advance one of Crick's skills. So Crick has athletics at D10, fighting at D4, notice at D8, stealth at D6. What would you like to advance?
Okay. We'll advance. We're going to move fighting from D4 to D6.
Oh.
Is the spit attack, is that... Oh, is that actually on? Oh, yeah, it is here.
Mucus actually uses athletics to attack.
It's athletics. Okay. Okay.
Making a Battletoad.
Yeah, we'll move athletics to D12.
Okay.
Yeah.
The fighting improves parry, to be clear, but athletics will improve its ability to spit.
Crick will be at range.
I love the idea that you're like just moving the target. You like in the cargo bay, and you're just like moving the target and just seeing how far Crick can spit across it. Yes, again.
It's like skeet shooting. I'm just like tossing paper up in the air for Crick to spit.
Like, after a couple of days, one of you wanders down and you see like this entire like course that we'd set up, and you've got like multiple moving targets. Like, what is this? A couple of the drones set up, a couple of the joys set up to move them around. Just...
Breach it clear.
Which represents turning to a D12 on that. So Crick is going to be much better at spitting. Yeah, I don't know why as well. That immediately makes you think of. I actually have a meme for this image. There it is. That should have load to Foundry. There we go. I always imagine this is like Crick's appearance as the aces the course. Pathetic. Just looking from on high. They do not challenge me, father. Bring me a real fight. Okay. Yeah, that's good. So, we'll bring this scene to the end then, as Halation Wing is coming into full world space. And let's change music. Oh, what fun. We are going to change over to we go. Now a little spiel for this. Music playing. Objects in motion. Coming out of hyperspace, the Halation Wing glides into the monitored space above Hosnian Prime. Below you, the Ecumenopolis teems with life, both familiar and new. A core world divided between the old and the new, Hosnian Prime is not as crowded as Coruscant. Some parts of its natural surface are even visible from space. But upon closer inspection, you can see the story of two halves. The new day of the planet is glistening with white spires, brilliantly lit highways, and almost machine-like precision to traffic and masses on the move. However, there are other parts of the planet that look dirtier, partially choked by a smog that seems ever-present. This old glory is still subject to heavy industrialization and regular movement of materials and finished products. Some of you may know what this is with a common knowledge check. However, Comlink trills with an open message. Traffic control is trying to contact you. Who is going to respond on the link? It's going to be Jar, isn't it?
No. If Jaw tries, Kier will intercept.
I had enough of this guy.
Is anyone gonna get the phone? I'll get it. Hello?
Oh no.
So, you're getting the phone buzz. You hear back an almost bored kind of traffic controller. This is Hosnian Control. Who is this?
Buzz?
Need your serial ID, destination.
I give all of that
Buzz.
information.
Is that the name of your ship?
No, it's my name of me. I'm Buzz. The ship is the Halation Wing. Wing? It's one of those two.
Hey.
Wing. I checked the logs. It's Wing. Actually, hold, please. Buzz leaves for like 2 minutes. Comes back. Halation Wing.
Uh-huh. And the voice comes back and there's like a question mark just hanging in the air. It says like, Captain, Buzz?
No.
Okay. Well, before your ship can land, we need to process you.
Me
And also
personally?
confirm which part.
What am I
No,
being?
your
What's
ship.
being processed about me?
We need to go. We need to run your ship through the logs.
Okay.
And we also need to We need to check your clearance. Now, you can expedite this with a small fee. Everyone listening can do a common knowledge check to what you know about Hosnian Prime and what kind of deal is going on here. This does not understand. I
Wait,
understand.
Shaw, there's gonna be a small fee.
The small fee. Okay. Right. Yeah. So Hosnian Prime is, as previously mentioned. To be clear, I'm kind of. There is some stuff I checked on Hosnian Prime, but I'm gonna mostly do my own thing with the planet because, frankly, I can do better. Anyway, so Hosnian Prime is a core world divided into like 2 states of play here. As previously mentioned, part of it is what some people call the New Day. You know, the shiny, more, you might say, gentrified part of the city planet, whereas the All Glory is like where the industrial sections still exist and are different degrees of. It's not, let's say, poor neighborhoods exactly. I mean, a lot of the corporations are here, but it's certainly less desirable to live and stay there for any significant length of time. Now, the New Day areas, all this is technically under civilian authority, but of course the Empire is present. New Day tends to be monitored by the Empire. There are ways to get around certain things, though it is a very busy destination and one of the more like border core worlds. So with a fee, you can bribe them and kind of be like, yeah, lands, yeah, and basically the places which would be available here. One moment. So basically, if you were to bribe them, you could potentially get down to land in some place called Cloudburst Port. This is like up high above. Once there, though, you would be under more pressure to try and like either quickly move on or find some way to forge documents, secure credits to bribe anyone who asks why you're here. Most of the people you deal with are still civilian, but there's always a chance that if you are too suspicious or don't grease the right palms, the Empire's attention could turn to you and you could get, flagged, basically, your ship or yourselves personally. The alternative of this is the Old Glory, the less modern part, and there is particularly a port there which is used by lots of people called the Splinters. It is of course dirtier, more dangerous, less regulated, tends to be run solely by the corporations. The civilian authority and the Empire tend to generally let the corporations do what they want there. However, you would be aware that such a place is also prone to more kind of cutthroat types, so you'd have less questions asked of you, but you might also run the risk of more physical altercations if you land down there. This is basically your first kind of choice here. Do you want to try and bribe and schmooze your way to the nice part of planet, or do you want to just go like, we'll go with the scum, it's fine, and see how things work out there?
Would we have to have access to like a directory, yellow pages kind of thing?
I mean, either way, you can get like access to directions, etc. And of course, once you're down there, you
Before
can find his contact. Before there, well, there's some orbital places, of course, including a couple diners and other places. You might attempt to get some information before you land. Tell you what specifically do you want? Do you want to try and like gain information about people or places before you make a decision, or are you trying to just get like a general like idea of the place?
Looking for a specific. I guess, places unless Kier has a contact here, which they don't, so...
Okay. I think you could probably bring the we'll come back to like the question with traffic control, and you could go to one of the kind of space diners, effectively space bars, which serve for some of the long haulers which come in. There is like a constant activity as some of these stations in orbit are constantly moving goods down and back and forth. Mostly raw materials come into Hosnian Prime, and then like manufactured goods leave it, including a not insubstantial amount of heavy arms are manufactured here. So you can do that. You can bring the Halation Wing in. I won't make a roll for that. However, someone is going to have to roll for like asking around and trying to hopefully get someone who can help you. Who wants to give me make it a persuasion check?
Well, probably me, since this is something that I'm wanting to do.
Success.
Just barely scraping by.
Make a note. So, it suggests that it's best to try and get some more information before deciding on random. Orbitals, get some info on what is going on. Okay. So. You get some contact details. Let's see. Is there anything particular you are looking for?
An expert in Mandalorian history and culture.
Ah. Okay. Let's see. You'd learn of definitely Zev Oren, who is a information broker working in the underworld on Hosnian Prime. Let's see. John Voss, the bounty hunter. Some freelance pilots looking for work. But looking for someone specifically. Let's see. Here we go.
And I do want to specify that Kier is being careful about this, up to and including using Jedi mind tricks to make people forget conversations.
Oh. As you do this as well, though, our other players, would anyone else kind of be joining Kier on like going to some of these orbital, like, R&R places and maybe schmoozing and learning what you can, keeping an ear out for anything as well? If so, you can do common knowledge checks to see what you learn about Hosnian Prime and current state.
I'm going to look to for some of the gear that I grabbed earlier, the 2 power short swords. I'm going to see if I can kind of barter those for some information.
Okay. What kind of information are you looking for specifically? Maybe a place to buy stuff or get work or what?
So, looking to procure some. I know we need to forge some docks to stay on Cloudburst Port. So potentially using those to have someone forge some documents for us.
Good. I'm gonna say, Wid, you can do that, and no, I'm just gonna allow you to do that because you are giving something away. So make a note. Wid gets a contact. Actually, you know what it would be? It would be Zev. Would get a lead on reaching out to Zev in the splinters. It can set you up with documents required for New Day on top of the planet. There we go. You could try to contact, of course, via comlink, or you could comms, or you could try to go down and see him yourself. But, Zev would be the person to speak to. I'll also put his name in chat for you.
Yeah. For the trade that I did, would that be enough to get me like a location of where Zev is, so that we can go meet him hastily?
Check. I think you would have a location. Yes. It would be. Some old maintenance tunnels in the splinters is where Zev usually does business in person. Okay. So. Bring that there. Good. Make a quick note about Zev here. Now, Mandalorian specialty. So Zaltreek is a Rhodian, doing all these names today, who is a bit of a known historian about several subjects, including Mandalore. It's possible I'm able to get some information from Zal about the language. Again, ideally you'd want someone who is able to speak it natively. You don't know if Zal can, but that's information you have about who kind of is known on Hosnian Prime to be partially a collector, but mostly is an actual historian, and works in one of the universities, actually one of the academies it would be, in New Day. Anything else anyone wants to do in orbit before you attempt to landfall?
Open fire.
It sounds like you want to go maybe briefly to the splinters first, get documentation so they can move on to New Day as soon as you can.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like. Okay. Right. That's a very sudden stop of music. I forgot about that.
An eerie calm falls over the ship as a Star Destroyer jumps out of hyperspace.
You best hope not.
We win. Given this ship such a tune-up, that Star Destroyer wouldn't know what hit it. Try it.
Could
I
hope.
dare you.
You could hope. Right. Here we go, everyone. Down in splinters. The halation wing comes through a thick layer of this smog. It is so viscous and vile, quite frankly, that by the time you come to the end, you realize that part of the ship has now become permanently smudged by it. It's as though a great thumb has come down, pressed across the ship, and just left a unusual and vaguely weirdly organic mark over the entire thing. Swooping down to the side of the splinters. Several platforms in the air. They are interspersed with different... Give me a knowledge check for this. Common knowledge.
Anybody in particular, or just all of us?
Anyone's open to do this.
All right.
Oh no. Oh no.
John knows everything.
Jar got 15, so Jar knows everything.
Once the scum hits the ship, Jar's third eye opened.
Yes.
Finally. Clearly what Jar was missing was a good death stick, but this is the second best thing to it. Now he can think. Surgeon Consul of Hosnian Prime has had to deal with the Empire for a while, of course, but the much longer presence on the planet is the corporations. Are the corporations. The pads here, almost each individually, have a different name on it, a different symbol. Whether this is a sponsorship exactly, or a kind of who's allowed to use it, varies. But after talking with traffic control, you manage to get a pad assigned, Air Dock 6, and you come down, landing the halation wing. You are in a place where the only law is corporate law. Well, unless something truly escalates. Bring you down onto the planet. Also, she's got the halation wing. Hold on, let me see if I can... Can I drag and drop this token? And yeah, so the halation wing... It's a tiny version of the halation wing is on the pad. It's fine. It's a tiny version of the halation wing is on the pad. Technically it'd be off the pad, so it'd be kind of hooked up kind of stuff, still levitating almost in the air as these hooks come underneath it. Clamps lock into place until it's suspended over the drop going down beneath another layer of smog. This is a part of the planet which is rich with factories. It's basically Blade Runner style almost here. Only on this part. So, I assume everyone's getting off ship, and including Grick.
Buzz steps off and just starts stretching. So cramped in there.
Crick is included. Crick's on my shoulder.
I wonder if you need a permit for him. I wonder if you need a permit for me. Hold on. I'm going to go back and get my pants. Buzz runs in, comes back out wearing pants just to make it clear that he is not a pet and doesn't require a permit.
Mm-hmm. As you step out of the halation wing, everyone can give me notice checks.
Wait, I said it as Crick. Dang it.
It's human speed, Crick.
I think that's the more accurate way to do it, Slev. That's how Kazoo communicates with me.
Feed me. Okay. Yeah, as you go for the Halation Wing, you kind of immediately, like, the air is slightly could hear, though not too much. It's there is enough filtering going along like in the buildings, etc., whereby the air is not too bad pollution. But further out, you can see this horrible, like, toxic fumes everywhere. It's kind of a little bit cold as well, but not too bad. More importantly, however, as you look around, Vuz and Kier certainly. Vuz, Kier, Jar is not aware of things. Weird as well. You notice someone watching you. On the far end of the pad, there is I think a Rhodian. The furthest away from you, but you can't but notice that they're like taking an interest in your ship and also yourselves as you get off, and seems to be going back and forth as they go around this corner, and not sure what exactly they're doing, but it doesn't feel right. It feels like you've been kind of made almost.
Are they wearing any kind of like uniform or anything that identifies them as an employee of someone, or is it just casual clothes?
Looks casual clothes.
Is there, so with my 14, does Vuz see anyone around that looks like they might be a security guard of any kind? Someone that looks like they're there in an official capacity.
The only guard you see is one of these things, an Imperial droid.
And with
well,
the 14,
to be clear, an droid.
Can Vuz also find a cred chip on the ground, like $5?
You find. Oh, good, we're doing Disco Elysium now. You find like 20 real. Now you can finally get that button.
Okay. Vuz picks up the credits he finds, runs over to the droid. Someone drop this, and hands them over. And runs back. That's all.
Right. The droid takes the credits. Not entirely sure what to do with this, but says, thank you, customer. As it continues on its patrol route. It seems to be a corporate droid, though.
That could have been a disaster. Hopefully that gets back to its owner.
So what are you guys doing?
Staring directly at the Rhodian. Head tilted to the side.
Hello. Oh.
As you call out, the Rhodian goes around the corner and disappears.
What a weird guy. What was that, Ja?
Never mind.
Okay. So, there are several directions to go in now. First, of course, would be if we'd wanted to get you guys to see this Zev as soon as possible. Hopefully work out a deal to get some forged details. You could also start to do your search, asking around, maybe see if someone might be able to direct you towards this Vulnil, as you need to get this contact for the box. And of course there is, well actually it would be in the the new day section of the planet. But once you can get there without being accosted, hopefully, you might want to check in with this historian. So what's your priority first, though? But also someone clearly is kind of... It definitely feels like someone has noticed your arrival on Hosnian Prime, but you're not sure who. Why?
Were we supposed to be meeting anyone here? Is that why they'd notice us?
We may have asked too
Well-
many questions earlier.
Oh, okay.
I don't think we'd specified contacting them, but Zev is in this part of town, basically.
So I suggest we go to Zeb just to get the lay of the land here.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
The ship may be following me.
What?
You have
What?
the ship on a leash. That's how strong you are.
Oh, that's why. It's a leash.
Right.
I'm gonna leash it for now.
I've
There you go.
encountered a problem. I have made my
What's the problem?
chair raise, and I can't make it lower.
Oh no!
The little handle, I was struggling to get it to do anything, and then I got it to do something, but it made the chair go higher, and now I'm about 8 inches higher than I was, and I don't like it. Oh well.
Destroy your posture in a different way.
Eh.
No space shuttle is supposed to be this elevated. This is too high.
Vuz can figure out a way to get out of this.
I gotta raise my microphone now. My monitors are too low.
Is there
I'll
like
give
another
you a repair
lever?
check.
Is there
Usually
what?
there's like usually chairs have like another lever.
Yeah, it does. It's just I can't make them move. They're all
Oh no.
Locked.
unlevering.
Well,
Oh well.
Uh,
how do we lever?
I'll figure this out later. It's just I'm just skinny enough that I
yeah.
still fit under my desk. So I got that going for me. A little bit of thigh scrapage, but we'll press on.
It'll buff out.
we'll walk it off.
Okay. Right. So,
Kier is going to order the droids to post a guard before we leave.
okay. Yeah, that's a good question as well. So, are you keeping the box and the ship? Hmm.
That is a question.
I mean,
I've asked the question.
it feels like Kier has probably been hogging it the most, so it's probably up to you, Inertial. If you think that'd be a thing you do.
Problem is, I can't carry it. Like, literally. Kier is so weak.
How weak is Kier?
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
so
maxed out at 20 out of 20 pounds with my basic equipment.
Okay, so it's Wid's decision.
I can carry it.
It's Wit or Jaws, I guess.
Oh yeah, you're both equally strong.
For some
forgot.
reason.
Or quick.
Or crazy.
How much is your encumbrance, slevered?
I'm 48
I mean-
out of 60 right now.
Okay, I'm 43 out of 60.
What are you carrying?
I still have the
I
space
think
suit
Wid
on.
should probably carry it anyway.
I lost my helmet, so I might as well just keep the spacesuit.
Yep, so I'll carry it.
Okay.
I can also put it in my backpack.
I have backpack as well.
Ooh.
We're going to change scene, everyone. As you take the box with you. The box with them. There we go.
I hit a wall. I hit a wall. No! Sorry for lashing out like that.
Were you trying to beat me in a race?
Yes. Pog
Damn.
race. I'm gonna be the Pog champ.
Oh no.
I guess you are my little Pog champ.
No! Why would you curse my ears with that sentence? God damn it, man.
So, is this a rocks fall, everyone dies situation? Because that would be nice after hearing that.
Then no one's the Pog Champ.
No, why'd you gotta say it in that inclination, too?
Wow.
Well, I guess no one's the Pog Champ now.
Sigh.
I,
No one's gonna be the Pog
Le-
Champ.
Less I.
I can turn into a PogChamp. Want to see?
Oh no.
I'm rapid losing control of the situation. Okay, so you enter the tunnels here, where yeah, where Zev has agreed to meet specifically Wid about getting forged documents. As you enter the strange maintenance tunnels here, beneath the upper levels of Glory, give me a notice check, everyone.
There's an important note in the Discord chat.
Ori, why?
I will post this in the Corey Loses Discord channel.
Yeah, but I just got a 22 notice check, so who cares?
So suck it.
Right.
They
Additional.
Most did get 22 notice check.
I think my dice is stuck. Oh wait, no, that's someone else's. Yep, there we go. Oh my god, that should have been 2.
As you make your way to the tunnels here, you do notice that Rodian shows up again once or twice. It corners, and you can tell you're being followed.
Every time
As you
he
make-
shows up, Buzz waves at him and yells hi.
Every time they go away immediately. Man, I don't know how. Yeah, he's a little PogChamp.
No!
Okay. I have to join it. Everyone's a little bit cringe, and you have to join it sometime. So, you reach the main tunnels. It is dark, grungy here. You see various bits of equipment, some with tops over them, and you hear faintly in the distance the sounds of machinery. You don't see the sign of any other soul, though.
I hate you. Whoever put that in chat.
Okay, so as I walk in, I'll move to the center of the room right here.
Mhm.
No one's around. I don't see anybody.
Don't.
Okay. I take out my spear and I bang on the object in front of me. I'm like, is anyone gonna greet me?
Couple seconds pass. The noise echoes in walls further into the maintenance tunnels. Rooms, those machines you can hear in the distance. And then the voice replies. If you've come to kill me, you're going to need a bigger gun.
Jaw has a pretty big gun,
I do. It's called the obliteration.
but I don't think we came to kill you.
We're not here to kill you.
You're Wid, yes? Wid Skoden?
How'd you know?
You contacted me. And I do my research. I check up on people.
And I'm probably the only 7-foot basilisk you've seen in quite a while.
Be surprised who we get down here in the tunnels. Keep walking. Ahead. Make a left.
I look at both my hands to make sure which one makes which one's left.
Which one's left? Do you have like
Do
in
with all
basic?
four hands just to make sure.
He's trying his best, okay?
One says in basic left, the one says still left. Okay, up above you see, turn left, you enter a room with more equipment, and you hear machines. On the right, heading east side of the map here, there is a dark, grungy room.
He just learned left, and now you're making him learn right as well? It's too much in one day.
Tanks wired up to different pieces of equipment. You can do a common knowledge check on these tanks.
What are these boxes? What secrets do they hold?
Yeah, these are Bacta tanks. However, they have been illegally modified. You're not entirely sure how, but you get the feeling these aren't simply for healing. You don't know if anyone or anything is inside them. Part of you doesn't want to know. Or there is that itch at the edge of the Force which is telling you there is something. The voice speaks again, this time from above. You realize it's a projected voice. Welcome to my little treasure trove with Skoden and friends. So tell me, why are you here? Although I already know. And what are you willing to pay?
We're looking for a way to safely travel to New Day. And what we're willing to pay, we can offer services or we offer credits.
I want one of your arms.
Jesus Christ.
We offer services or we offer credits.
You continue.
If you get one of my arms, I'm taking one back.
What are these tanks for?
Donations.
Donations? What's in them?
There's no other response.
Given Kier's history in the Clone Wars, would they recognize whether or not these are cloning tanks?
Question. Possibly. To be clear, I'm not verifying that these are cloning tanks exactly, but they're definitely there are hallmarks of the Comoan technology, to be sure.
I
Alright.
look back at... So, it's a
Yeah.
projection in front of me?
No, it's just a voice.
Just a voice. Okay.
The voice.
I look back to Vuz, and I'll walk back over to Vuz and whisper, "Can you track? Can you track where that voice is coming from?"
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
You know I can hear you. The voices.
I assume there's just like a speaker on the ceiling.
Tell you what, if you guys want, you could try doing a persuasion check, or there's another one.
Yeah.
You could try to do intimidation.
Yeah. So, I will go ahead.
Well, do you want one of his real arms, or you just want the prosthetic arm? They're not all real.
One of the Gannic arms.
He's not a Gannic. He's a Basilisk.
Organic.
No, he's just a Basilisk. There's no or. It's not Basilisk organic. It's just Basilisk.
We're back on the line. So Jar, you rolled a 2 to persuade. It's a failure, though. What do you say? Unless
I have
you-
no idea what we're
idiot.
doing here, but could you just give us what we want?
Do you want to Benny that?
I don't think so.
think
Honestly, it has only gone badly, so no.
Only gone badly. Look, there's always a chance.
You always stop before the biggest jackpot. You always stop gambling before the biggest jackpot.
Does
What's
anyone else
that
want to
one-
try and negotiate with this
Yeah.
this broker, Zev?
So, I'll say, so I'll look back over at the, back up at the speaker and like look around to see if there's a camera or something. And as I'm looking around, I'll say, how much do you think my arm is worth to me?
Honestly, probably only about 50% is worth to other people because you got 4 of them.
I can see that you've already replaced one.
And you think I wanted to do that? How much are these tanks worth to you? How much is everything in this room worth to you?
We could play a game of Sabak.
Not my only location.
We'll find others.
Intimidation
Or-
check.
Yeah. Or we can pay in services or credits.
Or a game of Sabak.
What's your gambling skill?
8.
Whoa.
Like I said, there's a...
Gambling.
I have a lot of weird skills.
Weird's gotten 5, meaning a success. So, voice supplies. At least you have a spine still. This is what I'll do. I'll prepare your documents for you. In return, I will need you to donate something else when the time is ready. I'm sure you've noticed by now, but you are already being followed.
What?
Liz been calling out to him for a while. Yes, unfortunately, there are more than one competing interests here.
What are they interested in? What are you interested in? What are your interests?
my interest of my own. I don't know why you're here. But I do know...
We need papers to get in a new day. I thought we talked about that already.
Oh, is that why we're here?
I do know
Yeah, then
that
we can drop
someone
off the
else
box.
is interested in you.
Can they help us?
Probably not. Last time I saw them, they'd changed teams. They said they wanted to go legit. I think you met them before. Ramjadam.
Oh.
Like Betty.
Met them before. Ramp
He's
down.
here. He's here. And he has his little assassins looking for you.
Didn't he get
Here's the
eaten?
deal.
Yeah, I thought we killed him.
Didn't quite.
Did you not see Star Wars episode? Anyway. He's not quite whole anymore.
I haven't
I think
seen
he's
that,
looking to add some
but I
whole to you.
actually, when I was in technician school, I did see this movie about tanks like these. Like these they're just back to tanks, right? It was about how they were going to be like what medical supplies were going forward. It was called Back to the Future. I loved it.
We're just breaking all the fourth walls right now.
Can I?
But
Can I? Oh, go ahead.
Zev's deal is very simple. They'll set you up with these documents so that you can move into New Day without any problems. In return, however, they expect that sooner or later Ramjadam is going to make a move on you. When he does, don't finish him off. Leave him for my harvesters. I mean collectors.
Can you work on your phrasing for next time, please? He's gonna make a move on
No.
you, but don't finish him off. Leave him for the harvesters.
This world's full of gooners.
Leave him for my goons. No, not that sort.
Oh no.
What do you want, boss? It's just the Wars goons. I hate you all. Anyway, that's the deal. Basically, let yourself be bait, and whenever he makes his move, just pick up a comlink and let Zev know he wants something back. That's the deal. Simple. No credits, nothing else, just wants to Amsterdam for something. And you're his bait. I'm the one who harvests. Quick!
Alright.
Do we have any code?
Will this involve any of us having to give up body parts outside of the
No.
risks of combat?
No.
We accept your terms.
Hey. And so, have. Amsterdam is going down. But, now, close things off as I feel like it's been enough time to take a short break.
Alright.
So, I want to get drinks and things, and then we'll continue. I want to try and... But yeah, so 5-minute break. Okay.
Feels kind of wrong now.
Hmm.
I feel too low. I was soaring before, and now I'm back on Earth. I missed the high.
You missed the high.
But you know what they
Okay,
say.
is
Go to low, there ain't a high. High.
Okay. Everyone ready?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Welcome back, everyone. Last time on Dragon Ball Z. So, our players have made a deal with a sketchy shadow broker and have acquired documentation allowing them to travel into the nice parts of Hosnian Prime. In return, they have at least verbally agreed that, and now have confirmed that actually one who seems to be well, actually many have noticed them, but the one that is very obviously and very kind of badly tracking them is the master assassin, Ramjadan. Ooh, Black Betty. So, Ramjadan apparently has wronged Evan, so, you know, just when he shows up, leave him for the collectors. He has something owed. But you guys still have the matter of... Let's travel, PogChamps. You guys still have the matter of finding your contact here, Vulnil. And there's also Kala's desire to find more information about the Mandalorian language as well. So there are several directions you could take here, but I'm going to keep it simple. So first is, do you want to prioritize... You can still do this later, but do you want to prioritize seeing this professor of academics, some kind of academy, about the Mandalorian language? Maybe it gives you a little bit hint about Box. Or do you want to focus on finding your contact? Because the longer you are around with the Box, the higher the chance of something going terribly wrong. You know you're being followed now.
We don't give up the box until we know what it is.
But aren't we here to give up the box?
Okay, Buzz.
Yeah.
Let's say there's someone you know means you harm.
Who? Where?
Would you hand them a gun?
Who?
No. Let's just pretend that there's someone who means you harm.
Okay. You scared me. Well?
Would you hand them a gun?
No.
Okay. Would you hand someone a gun if you don't know whether or not they mean you harm?
Well, we're talking about a box. We're gonna hand over a box.
Yes, and that box might
Have
just
a gun
be
in it?
the most dangerous gun in the galaxy. We don't know.
Are we weapon smugglers now?
Maybe. Again, we don't know.
Okay. Okay, so we just won't give the box, fine, but so what do we do next then?
Figure out what the box is. I would prefer to keep up our end of the bargain, to whisper. I would prefer that, but I will not hand over something that may be incredibly dangerous to someone we do not know. That makes sense to you?
But if they're with the rebellion, and it's something incredibly
Are they?
dangerous, then that might be a good thing.
Are they?
I don't know. That's what Whisper said, isn't it? That they're with the rebellion? Ergo, post hoc ipso proctor hoc. Rebellion.
Good words.
What the fuck are you talking about, Buzz?
I spent a semester on the planet Latinia.
Oh my god.
Okay. So, in that case, head on over to the professor. Ba-ba-ba. One
Yes.
moment. Okay. Might need a new map for this, actually. I have maps for most things. One moment. We just take a quick ruse. And so, we're going to the shiny part of the planet. Less grunge here. Ah, yes, this should work fine. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Alternatively, always such fun choices. I mean, a karaoke club could be good at some point, but not for this.
That's
Although-
where I bring out the angry mob card.
Yeah, just,
Yeah.
this is where you finally sing the PogChamp song. Actually, oh, that a karaoke bar would also be good for a final conflict with Ramjadam. Ramjadam isn't even the Ramjadam isn't even the BBEG of this story, but I love the idea of bringing him back to be like, you, I will finally defeat you now. This is like, really?
This
But,
time I will finish my speech.
This time.
I was
wanna
always
watch it.
ready.
I've pre-recorded my monologue, so it will play while we fight.
Oh yeah? Oh right. Oh yeah? Oh right.
Oh no. Truly the worst. I didn't mean to activate that yet.
And yet here we are.
Moment.
In the dark
It's
void.
fine. Okay. Ba-ba. So, I'm gonna keep things moving because I'm a Fins, of course. Was with and everyone's new favorite. Oh God, where they put them? Where did I put them? Oh, quick. Here we go. So,
Jaw's running
guys
away. Jaw's running away.
arrived
Joss
with
sees
your
the shit.
with your new immediate to the ship. That's a nice ship. With your new forged documents, you're able to go over to Cloudburst and specifically to where this professor is at the Prime Meridian Academy. So, Give me a notice check as you arrive at the Prime Meridian.
What about the 100th meridian? Where the Great Plains begin?
No.
Well, that's a disappointment after my last checks. Never
Damn.
mind, mine was fine.
Crick rolls a 1.
I don't have art prepared for the professor, I'm afraid, so
I
I'm going to have to
accidentally rerolled.
describe.
Don't ignore that. I got a 6, not a 3. That was a different timeline.
Mm-hmm. So we have a 6, a 4, a 4. There we go. As you arrive at the Prime Meridian, this is... So the Prime Meridian Academy is a place of higher learning. Specifically, you'll find that there are more than a few more than a few Imperial officers in training. Now, with your credentials, you are here as, well, the most effective credentials you could get from Zev for this, in general, when it comes to what you'll be able to in Hosnian Prime, is the guise of arms dealers working for one of the corporations. Now,
We really are.
You- arms dealer. Which is, I know, it feels like an in-joke. The moment the witch sees that, I imagine going like, really? It's like, you're arms dealer. An arm for an arms deal forge, get it? Like, you get the idea that Seb has prepared beforehand, like, I need to theme all of my deals, so you give me an arm, I give you your arms dealer license, kind of thing. That's the deal. However, obviously, even though these do give you a stiff amount of leeway, and for this point, I would have you do checks, etc., like, you know, security checkpoints kind of stuff, but most of that you get by. Nevertheless, you're going to have to figure out a story and a good negotiation tactic for entering Prime Meridian Academy, and why you see the professor. It's Professor Zaltreek. So, thoughts, everyone? What's the game plan here?
How well do you think we could play off as researchers?
Not at all.
The gear that we have on right now.
Also, researchers that sell weapons.
What if we tell them we have this box and we need to know more about Mandalorian
No,
to...
we don't mention the box.
Okay, but like, we have this box.
Yes.
So say, okay, Kier, it's like you told me before. Say we had this box, right? And we needed to get information on this box. So we tell the professor that we're smuggling this box for the rebellion, and then we see what they can tell us.
Buzz, I think there's some shopping we need to get done.
No.
Could you take care of that?
No, this feels more important. I'll stay with the group.
No, Buzz. Your honesty is truly wonderful, but I need you to promise to not speak.
See, if we show
Persuasion
them-
check.
If we show them the box, they'll understand. We don't have to say anything.
Well, Buzz looks you
That's
right in the
amazing.
eye. I don't think so.
Of everyone at home, it kind of rolled 2 ones, critical failure, trying to convince Buzz that he should leave the box alone.
Not have happened at a better time.
That is
Amazing.
perfect.
Well, if you don't want the box to be shown, then, well, at least Wyatt has it.
Okay, so I guess we're telling the truth. It's insane, but
What is the...
here gestures at Vuz helplessly.
You guys just don't know what kind of bad things can happen if you lie.
As long as we don't talk about rebels, we don't say the word rebels. Or rebellion.
anything related to it.
Right? What are we asking then?
We're just here to learn about Mandalorian history.
Okay. That's true. Okay.
That is true.
I didn't know there was such thing as Man-Lamians. What are Man-Lamians?
No one said
I
anything
guess
even
you're going
close
to
to
learn.
that.
That's exactly what you said.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. So, yeah, you find the professor in the middle of talking to one of these students. If you want, you can wait a moment and kind of eavesdrop, use a notice check.
Jaw's the only character.
Sounds good to me.
Vuz.
We should probably not walk on the displays.
Just stomp over all the
Okay.
fossils and stuff. Got a question over here.
What did you say?
Brilliant. Yeah, so you're in like the atrium with various displays of different, like this is like partially museum, part of the Primordian Academy. Also doubles for a lecture hall some days, but today it's relatively like an open kind of like visitors from the New Day come here, and as you eavesdrop on the academic here, so Professor Zeltik is a Rhodian, previously mentioned. Kind of gaunt. Definitely, you can tell like the green scale skin is a little bit frayed, dried in parts, which suggests advance in age. Not a young person in the slightest. Definitely would have been someone that saw the words. Not the Empire.
Republic?
I can't. Republic. That's the word. I can't believe I forgot that word. My brain. At its more of its zenith before its very significant degradation. The conversation over here seems to be talking with a couple students about the nature of power. And it's something to the effect of... It's kind of one of those classic questions. You know, you have a mercenary, and then you have 3 people who are telling the mercenary to kill, each one's telling them to kill the other 2. You have the ruler, you have the spiritual leader, and you have the merchant. Each offers a different thing. One, talks about power, station, patriotism. Another talks about what is right, what is moral, what is just. And the other talks about wealth, what you can gain, property, and all these awards and punishments in turn that can be given or bestowed. The students appear to be a little bit conflicted, and they start arguing between themselves until the professor interrupts them, and Zal says, again, well, being a Rhodian would be in that, I forget the language name for it, but it's not like common technically, but you can understand it. Translation would be, you see, you missed the point of the problem. It's not about what is the right answer. It's about how you perceive power. You might think that the Empire right now has all the power possible, but it's always about perception. All forms of power come from the consent of others. When you understand this, you'll understand how you must act as officers, how you must inspire people, convince them of your authority. It doesn't matter what you've done, your station, all of that. It doesn't matter about the medals. Two students seem to consider this, though one keeps arguing as they walk off. The professor kind of sighs and hobbles a little bit, going to the nearest seat. Clearly tired from standing up for so long. He wants to go and interrupt his momentary peace from dealing with the young.
Here we'll approach.
Where is he sitting?
On a bench.
It'd be one of the benches, yeah. Doesn't really matter. It could be this bench. Doesn't really matter where on the map. More of a theatre of the mind situation, but I have the map so you can see the room you're in.
You really think it's about consent of the governed when usually it's through the monopoly on the legitimate use of force?
Visitors to the Prime Meridian. And what's your name? You have your mother or pet guardian somewhere. Like, it immediately assumes Vuz is like a kid. Because the way he just waddles up immediately like asks like Blitz a question.
No? My mom's on Salonia. And I have like 80 brothers and sisters, so she doesn't come with me anywhere.
The Rhodian stares you for a moment. Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you were a kid. Apologies. I am Professor Tweak. As for the question, I didn't say what the answer was, because that, like I said, isn't the point. To make you think. It's like the... what's the other example? Yes, the hover car example.
A hover car example?
Yes, you have 2 lanes with the with automated, and the hover car is. Oh, hello.
Apologies. Hello. And this is all very fascinating, but we did come seek you out for a different reason.
Oh. Oh, I'm always happy to help.
Yes, we've heard you're an expert in Mandalorian history and language.
Ah, the Mandalorians. Or Mandalore. Got to say it right. Yes, the Mandalore clans are fascinating subjects. Not very popular here anymore, though. Used to be more popular before. Anyway. Yes, I suppose I wouldn't really call myself an expert, my dear. Sorry, I didn't get your name.
Here.
You cut out. What did you say?
Here.
You would say Kier. Alright.
Yes.
Hmm.
There's no point in lying with Vuz right next to them.
No. Was lying is bad, okay? Could you imagine if people lied? So, speaking to the professor, he starts to read up the topic of Mandalore. And not many people ask about Mandalore anymore, like I said. So long ago it was, and their people so scattered. But, they were a very interesting culture.
Did they make boxes?
Warriors. They made boxes, sure. They made boxes, vehicles, guns and blades.
What did they
but the
keep
most
in the
important
boxes?
thing to them was the armor. I guess all sorts of things.
The thing is, I've come across a recording of language which seems to be Mandoa or related, and I'm not able to translate it myself.
The professor just immediately perks up and... So you bring me the gift of knowledge. Wonderful. I would only be too happy to help expand your own stores in turn. Do you have the recording with you? Maybe on a data pad or crystal?
Yes, and here, prepared previous to this, like just everything language related without any of the context to hand over.
Okay. Yeah, no rule for this. You give the professor this. He looks it over. Strange. It's not quite what I would expect from a Mandalorian message, but I can see why you think it is. It's like a different dialect, maybe. Related. Interesting. Where did you find this again?
I didn't say.
Didn't. Well, I can give you a rough idea of it. Some of the words aren't clear, but very macabre. And
Gathered it would.
the professor, over the course of a few minutes, works surprisingly quickly, actually. Again, the opportunity of this brings almost like an energy which old Rodian hasn't seen in a while. And you get at least a partial translation. It's... Let me change the music. Okay. So. I can prepare a more in-depth version of this later. Probably for next session. But I can tell Kier and all the players suddenly translation of these messages, these echoes which you've received, all appear to be a combination of pleas and regrets. One sounds like pleas of perhaps a mother, father, parent of some kind. Talking about mercy. Mercy for the children. They did not know what they were doing. They should punish the old, strong, not the weak, not the innocent. Second echo is more of a regret, more of a confession even. Sounds like someone who talks about the great work was not supposed to do this. It was to stop them, not us. If we knew, we would have stopped, and we would have warned the others to stop. I do not ask forgiveness. I only ask that... Is that?
An ad started playing.
This PTSD flashback sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Professor! Look! I need to make money somehow. Credits don't just make themselves. The Empire's cutting my funding, god damn it.
Did I mention I'm sponsored by Raytheon?
Space Raytheon.
Space Radio. I get, sometimes who knows which sources of news to listen to. That's why I have a sponsorship with Brown News.
Space News.
You can see who's it's divided between Jedi and Sith on like the scale of who's the which sources. I really want to see that now. I want to see Project Brown News for Star Wars. One says, Palpatine promises new era of prosperity. Palpatine kills 80 billion people on Pandora. What's going on?
Prosperity was provided by the Wookiee slaves.
By the Wookiee prisoners working for their own release. It's like it's just slavery with extra steps. Anyway. That has thrown me off. Okay, so... First is a plea for mercy. The second, regret and a warning not to repeat this. Third, gives you the most insight. It's a partial account. We celebrated when it first started. We cast it towards their ships. Like we thought Jedi were unable to see it until it touched their vessels. Then, later, when it came back, touched our homes, scoured them. Nothing's left now. Nothing but memory. We thought we were smarter than this, clever. The ability to create something so destructive only led to our own end. Our reach, our grasp, our will strong, but our wisdom, our patience, and our understanding not many will live after this. But those who do must know this power should never be recreated. It would destroy all worlds. Force is not a tool. Whatever those wizards, witches, whatever they think and know, one thing they got right. It's not cool. It's life. And life has a way of doing the unexpected. So, those are the fragments, the echoes of the box. Really strange. Where did you get this from?
A worm.
I didn't say.
A worm!
A worm. In the
Ah,
sand.
That's, probably some kind of joke.
A worm in the sand rammed a dam.
As you are listening to this account, notice check everyone.
A 4, a 5, a 6, and a 7.
Oh, yeah. Remember to read them off. Okay. So. Oh, that's not... No! Why aren't you doing that? I love it when I set something up and then it just fails at the last moment. 1 second. That's really strange. There we go. That worked. That's odd. Anyway, fixed. So, yeah, a 5, 4, 6, and a 7. As this is being kind of relay, and the professor's asking you, where do you find this? I would love to find out if you have more of this. It's great fan fiction. Whatever this is. I could never publish this. I'd be laughed at. Also, actually, Kier as well. Give me a specifically focus check.
Oh, so close.
Okay. There is a disturbance in the force. And the rest of you certainly notice. One moment. Ba-ba-ba. Yep. There we go. Oh, what fun.
Can't wait to see what I notice. Love noticing things.
I'm definitely gonna. This is the part where I am getting choice issues, but we're gonna go for this. So. Up at the top of the map here. The figures have been talking. One. So, first we have. This is kind of the all-in-one, very obviously Inquisitor. The other, another Inquisitor, specifically a Twi'lek. Are in conversation. But Kier, in particular, you know danger. Force is screaming at you. Get out of there. Get out. Get out. You are moments away from being discovered.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Professor. We have an appointment. This whole thing is very silly, but could I convince you to keep it to yourself?
Like I said, if I tried to publish this, I'd be left out.
Excellent. Okay, everybody, let's get going.
Here, do you think those people up there might know anything?
No.
I can just run up and ask them.
No.
No? Okay.
And
Are you
Kira's
sure?
just power walking for the exit.
Oh, I should. Yeah, I also should say for the listeners at home, the Twi'lek is that's specifically a custom art, but they it's the Inquisitors over here. Yeah, you don't want to stick around. So, with. It's time to go.
Just shuffling along.
Hey.
We're moving.
If you want, you can. No, I think you're fine. So you immediately just go beeline for the exit and get out as quickly as possible. Since you move so quickly, I don't think there'll be any significant issues as you get back out. All right.
Damn.
Then we never saw those characters again.
Yeah. Tease for later.
Like when I got art commissioned for the whole party in the last Edge of Despair campaign, and then we stopped.
You can get like custom art, really. I do have an idea for a follow-up campaign, actually, but later. So, you scurry out of the Primordian Academy, and you think you're in the clear.
Guys, I think we're in the clear. Not that I
think
thought we
you're
were
the
in
clear.
danger before, but I thought we were fine the whole time.
So, you now have a better idea what this thing is. Very, very dangerous. Sounds... I mean, you can discuss it amongst yourselves, of course, and if you guys have, like, idea of, like, checks you can do so. It's limited what you might be able to know at this stage, but you do have more to go on.
Sounds like ancient Mandalorians tried to weaponize the Force, and it bit them.
The Force can bite?
What's the Force?
Metaphorically.
Oh. A metaphor is just a lie that no one's thought of.
I don't actually think you believe that.
I can't remember the thing I said 2 sessions ago. Fuck, what was that?
You know, if only they had a sponsorship with Raid Shadow Legends, it could have prevented
It was
that.
the PogChamp thing.
No, it wasn't the PogChamp thing. I said something is a lie that hasn't something.
There was something about stealing, I think.
Oh,
It was a lie of the mission,
yeah,
I think.
stealing is a lie that no one says or something.
Yes. His name was that. Oh my god. Vuz is the... Does this mean that Vuz is the Yoda of the group, just in a very stupid way?
This isn't even my
The
most
wisdom.
annoying PC.
No.
I need to see that. Okay.
Actually, Inertial, Slevered, Tom Nuller Buzz.
Buzz.
Buzz. Yeah.
Okay.
So Vuz is more annoying?
Yeah.
Buzz is the type of character to, well, you've already seen it, but completely disrupt anything that you're trying to do.
Honestly, I barely
Yeah.
noticed. Like, I'm used to disruptive players.
For
Vuz is
inter-party
Vuz is not even in the
disruption,
top 3.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Which should terrify you if this is...
You should have called over those Inquisitors. You know what? Let's go back.
Like, Buzz is
Call it
great.
over.
Let's rewind time.
Excuse me, sir. Have you seen this box? Like, what the...
Yeah. Let's rewind
Maybe they
time.
know.
I try
Buzz
not
is
to
a
do
great
anything-
character, you just have to play around him.
I try not to do anything that I think will actually limit what other people are trying to do, but...
Honestly, I'm surprised Jar didn't immediately go and see, like, what's the biggest gun here so I can... Speaking of which, actually, some of you might want to do some shopping as well, whilst you have some time for yourselves. Jar still needs to get a helmet.
I'm
For
bored.
one. You do have some credits. You'd have your wealth die, basically, which,
I have a wealth die, but I don't know where that comes from.
It's basically what happens is if you want something, the way that it works, you have lists of things, everyone, and when you go like, "Hey, I want that," yeah. So let me find the exact. Oh. There it is.
Oh, I can get
Wealth
bigger
die.
tank gun. Can I get an 88mm tank gun with HE rounds?
Can I get a plasma rifle in the 40-watt range?
Jaw was born with a wealth die in his mouth.
It
I've
does
been
sound like it.
I've been excommunicated from my planet, so
Hmm.
You could gamble
So-
from the wealth dice.
that is true. I am a master gambler.
Are Wit and Jaw just Kronk and what's his name from Emperor's New Groove?
Oh,
The poison.
Soldier Boy? Oh.
It's a movie
Boy.
from before your time, Porto. I don't know if you'll.
No, I've seen The Emperor's
Oh,
New
and before
Groove. I just don't
time. No.
remember it.
you know, I have not forgotten that time you called Futurama a boomer's show.
Yeah. That was funny.
That was psychic damage. That was psychic damage to chat, I think. Okay,
Yeah,
so
it's just
the wealth
easy
die.
bait.
So the
well,
wealth die is a D6 you have, which represents an average middle class kind of a source of set, and depends on it. So, it isn't a trade but acts like one. You may spend bennies when checking it. When you want to buy something, the item is more than 10 times your wealth die, or made numerous series of purchases, you must make a wealth roll, basically. So anything that is less than 10 times your die, which in this case currently, your die is a D4, yeah, because you spent stuff earlier, and you lost it. You could,
I mean,
on some things, get them. A
Wait.
battle helmet is 100 credits.
let's see. A battle helmet with energy skin.
It's 150 credits, so that would definitely be more than... So, 10 times 4, of course, is 40. You're
Ah,
maths,
yeah.
kids, so you have to
I
roll
think
for it. But you could get it.
I guess I'll get this battle helmet with energy skin. Or a shield, I guess. Or I'll try to, at least.
Okay. So to do this, you need to roll your d4. I don't think you've saved anything. It's in a while, so you don't get any pluses for this. Yeah, so it's just rolling d4, basically.
Okay, well, I'm gonna spend a Benny because I think it's too late to get into a battle.
It might be, yes. You do nothing but battles the next session. Oh! Yeah, so that is a success. You rolled a 7 in total. Which means that you purchase the item, but you will have to do a die type until your funds are stored. Yeah, so you would have a d4, which is you are dead broke. You have basic food, water, and shelter, but otherwise you can't buy luxury goods, transportation, or even ammo currently. But you do have a new helmet.
Yes. I mean, we don't really use ammo, so...
Anyone else want to get anything whilst you're in nice part of town?
I may be able to try to get another cybernetic. I
You rip the
recall
dock.
because I upgraded my spirit, I should have one more slot to put something in.
Okay.
So I'm looking at. Let me pull up the book real quick. I'll look at the. There's a skill bonus one. It's just basically a +1 to a skill.
Mhm.
And we'll do a +1 to notice. Okay, so I need to do a wealth roll.
Yes. think you still have a D6. I think you reduced it before. No.
Trying to remember if there is actual wealth roll here, or if I need to actually just roll separately.
It's not. It's not an actual roll, basically.
Yeah. Okay, I will
Although-
roll. It's D6 and
Mhm.
that should be it. Okay.
Okay. Oh, actually, I just realized I can set the wealth die in the settings. Later, I'll have to change that, but
Okay.
so, but that would be a success. So you gain the item.
Alrighty.
Oh, it's a 5 on the die result.
I'll add that to my sheet.
Okay. So, everyone happy with the housekeeping?
Can I
Yep.
try a game of Sabak to get my money to get more money?
What's the
Are you
collateral?
gonna bet your no money?
Are you gonna bet my money? Is that what you're gonna do?
No.
You're gonna
I
bet
have...
the ship?
No. Hmm.
Well,
You're
that
gonna-
would be the Han Solo thing to do, is to bet the ship.
More of a Lando thing to do.
Yeah. What
Yeah, but they're
can I
basically
gamble?
brothers.
I guess I'll gamble.
The box.
Frick.
Yeah.
Quick! Oh no!
Can I take the single credit Vuz found?
I already
Or no, he
gave
gave
that
that to
to.
a
That's
droid,
in the
right?
Lost and Found now. You gotta go back and get that.
Oh yeah.
Fast. You find 10 credits and you're like, nope.
What about the droid that came with the ship?
I think Kier would kill me if if I did that.
What, the droid that came with the ship?
Why would Kier care?
Oh, that came with the
Co-pilot?
ship. I thought you meant the B1.
No, the co-pilot.
Why would
that keeps
Kier care about
calling-
that one either?
I thought you cared about the B1.
I made the V1 or the B1, so I assume Kier wants it gone anyways.
Yeah, I mean, also, Kier has some trauma associated with B1s,
Oh, yeah,
so...
that's
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. I will just bet my arm guards.
It
We had armed
is-
guards the
it
whole
is-
time.
It is so messed up that Vuz would be like, yeah, I made it an emotional support droid. It's like, no.
Buzz doesn't know any of this about Kier. Buzz just saw a droid and made a friend. Can't make make plans with friends now.
I've noticed that I haven't had these arm guards equipped this entire campaign, so
Incredible.
I guess it won't be any skin off my back if I lose it.
It would be skin off
No.
your arms.
That's true. Next session, I'm specifically going to get shot in the arms.
They're gonna cut your arms off for the arms dealers.
Oh god.
So,
Right.
what do you put up for collateral for doing this this gambling then?
My arm guards.
Okay. Right. Hey, look! Someone's here to play a good game of baccarat. Like, oh no, what are you playing again? You're playing
Sabak.
back. Casino Royale by way of Sabah.
It's my first time playing Sabak.
Give me deception roll.
So
That's not
before
too
Do
that
not
much.
believe you.
before that roll happens, could I stand behind Ja menacingly enough to make them fear what they have on the game?
Oh, I like this. I like this. I'm putting on the bar music. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
So Wid, you roll to intimidate first, or just it'll be distraction kind of thing, and then we see what
Yes.
Jar gets trying to bluff. So
Well, to be fair, it's not in. All he's good at is gambling. That's just a
He's
luck
good at-
skill. That's just a different type of luck skill.
Wid got a 5. This would normally be a -2 to the deception. So this is gonna be a -1. So a -1 deception roll, Jar, to see whether you successfully deceive the idea that you're just a beginner. Oh, we got a exploding dice. 6 on the result for Jar. Okay. It's called attempt deception. Yeah. So you pull up a seat. Playing a round table here. As this. Let me think. Yeah. What the head tells you. So, what are you putting up for collateral? You're clearly poor off the street.
Insulting to a king, but these arm guards. And I slide
King
over
of the
arm guard.
splinters, maybe. Ha 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 ha!
Careful, friend.
I don't get it.
Don't be so rude to him, dear. He's clearly someone who has need for money. We can give him a sporting opportunity, can't we? Yes, a sporting opportunity. So what's collateral, hmm? Is
These
your
arm
big
guards.
friend there? Hmm? The arm guards. I don't know. Are there anything special about them?
They're made of bronze.
To be fair, is bronze an exotic metal in the Star Wars galaxy? It might be.
It would be pretty unusual, you would think.
It would be!
Valuable, I don't know, but definitely unusual.
Oh, I
Made
cannot
of an
believe
unusual
it's
metal.
bronze! I have heard of this! It's on the faraway land of Bronzen. What's that? It's Bronzen. George Lucas invents another planet, Bronzen. Anyway, Bonzo. That sounds like some kind of
Bonzo.
Bonzo.
It's what plants crave.
Oh my god. Is your planet in need of new rare earth minerals? Try Bronzo! Forge in the heart of a neutron star, Bronzo! It's like some sleazy snake oil salesman pitch. You see like an advert in the background going, this whole advert going, Bronzo, try it today! It's like, oh, I've heard this is made of Bronzo, is it? It's like, very well. I'll give you 50 credits for it.
Sounds good to me.
Deal. Oh yeah. Bonzo, let's go. Let's go with the gamble checks. They are going to also roll. This is going to be.
Oh, do I just roll?
Yeah, the gambling. Well, first they got a 3. It's not good. Lucky
spend a penny?
start.
No.
So your wealth die goes from. Let me just ignore this. Jar's wealth die goes from broke to D4. To be broke to woke. You're very lucky, but I bet you can't keep it up.
Beginner's luck.
Deal.
Well, so can I get my arm guard back and then bet with the money?
Oh, you have your arm guard and you have a D4 wealth die, but you're still like D6 is the standard, and you can get it further up if you wish, but you have to keep playing.
Okay, I guess I can always Benny.
I'm more than a 2 here. What the?
It's got one
More
more.
than, like-
It's okay.
Now, to be fair, none of us got a success here. So this is like a draw, basically. So it's just, I see you roll like shit too.
Beginner's luck.
My cat's gone vaguely French now. It's fine. Okay, let's go again. So far, they're still confident they can beat you. I will roll first. Dice! 1 3s! Oh! Exploding dice. Ah, Jar got a raise here.
Yes.
Okay, so with a raise, you can attempt to up the bet. Or you could take the win. What do you want to do?
What would the win give me?
Could be another bump to the wealth die, or it could be something special. Like a boon, or perhaps something rarer. I have a one-of-a-kind hover bike. It has the racing stripes, goes really fast.
Does it work?
Of course! Notice check.
Oh.
Does it work? Of course it works! This tries to make it go faster.
Crick does not notice anything.
Yeah.
Crick does not see any food. Okay, maybe just try to put a Bronzo ad.
And I assume
Bronzo, it's what your planets crave. Oh!
Oh,
It's gonna not critical failure.
I see food
you
coming,
go blind.
like coming out of the bar, and then I'm just smelling that and just focusing on that right now.
It's associating weird in the background. Is your bodyguard alright?
Ignore him. I'm not interested in any bikes, but I'm just interested in credits.
Very well, the credits. So, roll again, double or nothing. If you fail here, though, you go back to broke. So,
I could spend a penny on
Roll
this
first.
roll, right?
you can. Oh my god!
I thought that would've been a
Actually, I
zero.
should wait a second. I should roll it
Yeah,
again.
that needs another roll. There you go.
Okay, my total roll here is a 13. And you beat it. Ah, your beginner's luck
They were
is
slow
failing, my
rolling us the
friend.
whole time.
Am
We-
I not evil? Am I not a
We
stinker?
blow on this dice.
Blowing these dice.
Or actually, Vuz blow on these dice.
You
Wait,
want Crick
stay
to
away
spit
from
on the
it.
dice?
Buzz looks
Yeah,
up
you
from his
stay away
tuna
from-
sandwich. What?
Wish me luck.
Good luck.
You might need a Benny.
What's it do?
Oh no!
Oh my god.
What's going? Wait, what?
Nah, I just spent
don't
another
have any
penny just
ones.
for the shits and giggles.
9.
Uh-oh.
Not spend the Benny though. So your first 2 checks were 2 and 3. So Jar is back to broke.
Yeah.
Or
Or
Oh.
I accuse him of cheating.
do it.
Oh, you flip the table. Oh, did you do the Wookiee thing and don't grab the arm?
No,
I'm an arms dealer.
This is
Why am
what I
giving
do.
these ideas? Angry moth. Oh yeah, I forgot about the. Oh my god, we forgot about these.
Oh, wait. What does my
You
card
know,
do?
Johnny-
Hold on, I completely forgot what my card does.
Oh my god, I forgot about the cards.
How do you check that?
Turncoat, your hero somehow convinces or bribes a foe to perform a small favor, such as helping the hero escape, revealing location of the boss, etc.
Oh, is that mine?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay. Then I guess I can't use that. Or was there two
So-
You
people
can
there?
use that for something else, yeah.
Slevered,
Yes.
you activate Angry Mob card,
Uh-huh.
and before Jar can lose his money again, a bunch of people storm in, accusing the master Sabak player here of being a cheat. Also, that bike he sold does not work.
Oh,
allowing to slip away with Jar having, what was it, D4, D6? I forget now.
You went
without
from broke to D4, and then a second pass.
second
to
Yeah,
get
I
the
pass.
think
D6.
D6.
And
So
that's it.
D6.
No, D6 well done.
Yes. So right now I'm at a D6.
That's good though.
Yeah. That was it came in clutch there. Slender, not even gonna lie.
As the bar descends into violence, you hear Blastify as you leave. It's like, well, that was a close one.
Can't believe they cheated.
all in the day's work. Master gambler.
All right. So, coming to the end of session, I like to think in next.
Oh,
was
I
thinking
upgraded
next-
my weapon. Oh, go ahead.
I was thinking next week we may need to have an extra long session to wrap things up, 4 hours maybe. But cross that bridge when we get to it. So, but for now, there's one more thing I'd like you guys to do. Because this, it's funny because you've barely gone through any of the actual objectives here.
What?
You've
Players
been-
going off
Here's the
course?
contestant.
Never.
Yeah. I put a mysterious droid in front of you. Beep beep. So, you've been spending time. At this point, I mean, certainly, I would say at least a day on Hosnian Prime, and doing so, you've been making deals with underworld creepy body pod harvesters. You've been learning about the history of Mandalore and the box. You've realized that you're being followed by assassins. Ramjadam is back. And somehow you managed to gamble and win, mostly. But doing all this, there is the matter of Vulnil. Returning to the Halation Wing, since it is technically where you will sleep, you know, your quarters there, etc., unless you choose to, like, hey, we're going to have a separate place. You find that there is some kind of holocron waiting for you on the ramp with your ship.
Did you say holocron? As in the Jedi
Holocron?
thing?
It's similar to a holocron. It'd be more accurate to call it a. It's the term holocron, but technically it's more of a single like time use, I guess. Hologram projector. I'm trying to think what that would be in Star Wars terms, technically. Holocron sounds cooler, honestly. It's not like an actual, like, full-on, like, to be clear, Jedi or Sith, like, storage device. It is a hologram, a hologram message device.
Oh, hologram.
Okay.
Yeah.
There. Also, my brain might be shutting down now. When you approach, it activates. And from it, you find looks to be a human woman. She bows curtly. She looks pretty, kind of. I'd say, more of a thicker set frame, wrapped up warm. There's not any obvious scars or anything, but you definitely, by the way that she stands, get the impression of someone who is martially trained. White hair, but not old features. She speaks. It's with a kind of voice and the kind of accent which belies a certain station or class, higher class, upper class, but tinged with something else. Someone who is of two worlds. On behalf of the people of Hosnian Prime, I welcome you to our planet. I'm Lyra, and I'm sure you're wondering why this message finds you. Very simple. Your ship, the Halation Wing, has been noticed on our planet for a few hours now, and there's a slight smile. I believe you have something to deliver. When you are able, please reach out to a contact by the name of Vilnil. You'll find them at a diner called wait, names, the Night Solvent. We'll be waiting there over the next 3 days. And open in hours. Please bring the delivery, and you will be paid in full for your services. Thank you. And the figure kind of does another curt kind of bow almost. The image flickers, fades. You can all do common knowledge checks. This person. I do actually have an image for Lyra as well. Okay. Here and Vuz. Actually, all of you succeeded at this. 11, 9, 4, 5. Lyra. Something about that name. You think that she works for one of the Equests. So the Equests are like, they're part of the upper class here. They are beneath the consul surgeon, of course, who is the emperor's chosen like ruler, effectively. But they are landowners, and part of the families that really developed the planet. Specifically, you believe that she works for, if you've heard of the name Equus Joyce Fenn. And you wonder, is this who you're meant to be working for? Or is it just another layer?
I don't think we know.
Find out more. Find out more next week. As we continue Objects in Motion.
All right. Well, thank you all for watching. We will be back next Monday with the finale, maybe, as we find Ramjadam. Everything else is secondary. Thank you for watching. Thank you for playing. Thank you for GMing. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Don't refer to each other as pod champs.